problem we see people facing today, and that, of course, is managing our time. Now, let's be honest. Is there someone you know that's working too late into the evenings, that is constantly checking email, is, kind of strapped by their business in terms of time? They don't have enough time to get it all done. They're always busy, they're always on the go, and yet they're not making the money that they want. You see, when I asked that question on Facebook, I know people were saying, Tom, I'm working on my business and it just feels like there just isn't enough hours in the day. And what happens when there isn't enough hours in the day? We pour more of ourselves into it, and the people that suffer are the people that are closest to you, the people that are around you that want to spend some time with you. You suffer because you miss out on the joy and the happiness that's available. The reason you became an entrepreneur was not to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So let's talk about some of the solutions and what you should do as well. The first thing is, look at that stop sign. Stop trying to manage your time. It's impossible. You can't control 3 seconds. It doesn't work. The only thing we can control is what we do with the time that we have. We've all heard that old cliche, work expands to the time allotted. I had heard that so many times before, it started to drive me nuts. I started to look at my life and say, when is it that I have the most performance? When I get stuff done at a high level and am able to, produce the results that I want. And I started thinking about it. For me, it's almost always right before I went on vacation. You know that moment before you go on vacation when you're like, oh my goodness, I'm leaving in a couple days? And what do? You make up a list of everything you know you have to do to make sure that when you go on vacation, everything is taken care of. Well, that one little aha is what all great rockstar agents do. They've created for themselves an activity list, a list of activities that would naturally and automatically lead them to their outcome, to their end results, to their goals, both personally and professionally. So I would challenge you to stop trying to manage time, because it doesn't exist. You can't manage minutes, you can't manage hours, and you certainly can't manage seconds. What you can do is manage the activities that you're involved in on a daily or weekly basis that would naturally cause you to achieve your goals. So here's what you do. You create a checklist. Go on Excel and do, here's the actions, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's the week. You list out, and I just listed out a few examples. Go to the gym, do some role plays, do my 5-5-4s, 5 past client calls, 5 new conversations, 4 lead follow-up conversations, meet a seller, meet a potential buyer as an example. And then you list out, ready? Check every time you do it. Check every time you do it. Check every time you do it. Well, what do we know? When you begin to follow a checklist that naturally leads to the accomplishment of your goals, you'll run it 60% some days of all the things you listed out that you did. Some days you'll run it 100%, but this much we know. People that try and follow a schedule in real estate almost always suffer. You've heard that before, create a schedule, follow your schedule, but here's the challenge. You might be able to have a morning routine, a morning schedule, but the moment that phone rings and it's a buyer who says, hey, let's go look at that house, or you talk to a seller who said, I'm ready now, come talk to me about listing my property, what are you gonna say? Sorry, my schedule says I'm supposed to be doing this right now. No, you're smart, you're gonna drop everything, prepare, get organized, and race over there. By following a daily or weekly action checklist, you're allowing for the flexibility that real estate provides us, the opportunities for a quick action, or you got a little, oh, I should go do this, and boom, it's something you can go jump out and get focused on. But you're always going to come back to the checklist. Every day, look at that checklist. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, what do? You share the results at the end of the week with someone that can take a look at the week and talk about what you did. Talk to your manager, talk to an office mate, show them what you're up to. If you have someone on your team, have them create their action checklist and you create yours, and start at the beginning of the week by showing each other and finish the week by talking about your results. Now, I know it sounds simple. I know that time is a major factor. Start with a daily action checklist, that weekly action checklist. And if you have people on your team, get them to do one as well. And I promise you this, if you try and manage time, you will always suffer. If you get into the activities that would naturally cause you to achieve your goals, not only will you check them off and get them done, you'll produce the results that you want.